Hello there. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we want to look at module 2, whereby we are going to look at the dynamic business environment. So after the completion of this chapter, you will be able to, so you are supposed to understand the reasons for the rapid growth in entrepreneurship as the first point. And then you are also are supposed to be able to identify different entrepreneurial profiles, that is types of entrepreneurs. Then on third one, we are supposed to discuss the power of small businesses in the country, that is in the economy, and discuss the growth process in business. And lastly, we're going to understand the nature and influence of change in a business. So basically, this is what we are expected after studying this chapter that is on the dynamic business environment. So I'm moving on to the information that we have according to our chapter 2. So we are going to start on the introduction, whereby the introduction explains the significance of small businesses in the economy of South Africa in particular. So we are going to see that the small business environment constitutes a greater proportion in the economy, whereby we are saying approximately 3.5 million people are involved in enterprise activities. So basically, that describes the number of people that are involved in small businesses, which constitute a larger proportion of population in South Africa. So basically, we are saying again, if you look at the statistics given in the introduction, you will see that it reads there are more than 1 million small, medium, and micro enterprises in the country, employing almost half of the labor force. So basically, we are saying the greater proportion, again, in terms of the employment population we have in the economy, we are having almost half of the labor force are being a part of the small businesses. So basically, that explains it all. So we're going to see that also in terms of importance of small businesses that we can deduce in the economy is that there is the creation of jobs, which is being highlighted in the introduction that we have got more than half of the labor force coming from the small enterprises. So basically, we are saying the creation of job opportunities by the existence of small businesses, and also we see that small businesses get more money in circulation in the economy, as in you are going to see that a small business earn their income by maybe selling their products or services. The money that they get, they re-inject the money in the circular flow in the economy by maybe if you look at it, the higher service providers which are within the local community that they are existing. In that way, they are injecting the income back in the economy. So it becomes an advantage from the economy point of view. And we have more circulation of money in the economy. And we are also going to see that small businesses act as the basis of revenue collection. They increase the revenue base for the South African revenue services as they collect a revenue. So remember, they also pay tax. So it means that those small businesses are going to be a source of revenue for the government. So also a point to take note in terms of advantages that we can deduce of having small businesses in our economy. So on the description of small businesses within the context of this module, we are going to call them SMME, which stands for small, medium, and micro enterprises. So moving on, you are going to see that we have categories that we have of small businesses, which reads here, although it is difficult to make clear distinction between these categories, there are some basic differences. So we have got categories of small businesses that are mentioned there, whereby we have got a survivalist enterprise as the first category that is that we are having there. So you see that survivalist enterprises, this is a type of business that is not considered to have a potential to generate income and to provide employment. So you'd see that how the survivalist enterprises does not have an impact in the economy as they don't create employment. So also, you're going to see that the existence of such businesses is often perceived to be businesses that are doomed to fail in the near future. So there are businesses that are not going to go far, mainly because of many reasons. It might be lack of the expertise or knowledge to run those businesses by the owners can be the reason why they are doomed to fail. So these are survivalist enterprises, and you see that the description that we have that on survivalist enterprise that they are activities by people who are able to find a job or get into an economy sector of their choice. These people generate an income which usually falls short of a minimum income standard. So basically, that is the textbook description that we have in terms of survivalist enterprise. Then moving on to the second category of small businesses that we have. We have got a micro enterprises. So you'd see that now on micro enterprises, they have at most 5 paid employees. They are expected to have, on average, up to 5 paid employees, as described in the explanation. And they are usually not formal businesses. Are very important to take note, but they are not. They are usually not formal businesses. So basically, they operate informally. And also, they are described by limited capital base. They do not have much capital for expansion. So that's why they operate at a low scale. So we have limited capital base. Also, is a characteristic that we get use of micro enterprises. And also, you're going to see that the technical skills, the technical or business skills among the owners and employees. So that's where we can only identify technical or business skills that will be applied in those businesses. They are only possessed by the owners or the owners and the employees. So basically, this is another characteristic that we can deduce. So these are some of the categories that we have under micro enterprises. Then another category that we have is now small. It's now small enterprises. So you'll see that small enterprises now they have employment that ranges from 5 to 50 workers. So 5 to 50 workers is the average that we have in terms of small enterprises. So they are also established businesses, are very important to take note, and you'd see that they operate formally and they are tax registered. We can also take note of that characteristic that they are tax registered and they meet other formal registration requirements. So this is a certain level of enterprises where they are now operating formally. So we also have medium enterprises. Obviously, medium enterprises becomes bigger than small enterprises, as they are viewed as basically owner or managed controlled. So they are controlled by the owner or the manager, although the shareholding of community control could be more complex. So we are also going to notice that they employ a maximum of 200 people, which is now different from small enterprises. Remember, small enterprises, we're saying a maximum of 50, but our medium enterprises, we are now having a maximum of 200 people. And also, they have capital assets of up to 20 million rands. So we can also take note of that again characteristic that we have of medium enterprises. So with that, we can see that these are the categories that we have in terms of small enterprises, whereby we are saying we have got survivalist enterprises and micro enterprises, small enterprises, and then we have medium enterprises. Then moving on, we now look at the growth in entrepreneurship. So we are going to see that entrepreneurship as a sector that we have in the economy also is experiencing a rapid growth that can be explained from different bases or reasons that are leading to those small enterprises to be in the economy. So we are going to have reasons why we have growth of enterprises in the economy. So you are going to see that a lack of employment is driven most locals to operate their own businesses. So due to unemployment, obviously, the unemployed are going to look for other ways to get their income for their survival. So they engage in entrepreneurship. So basically, those are some of the reasons why we have the development of entrepreneurs in the economy. And we are going to we are also noticing the expansion of that field within the economy. So we have got some of the reasons why we entrepreneurship growing in the local economy, as the first reason that we are having there is entrepreneurs as heroes. So the fact of being considered a hero has driven most of the local citizens to operate their own business. So we have got examples of successful local business people that are entrepreneurs that yes, motivated most of the people that we have in the economy to operate also at their own businesses. We've got examples of people like Patrick Motsepe, we have got Mark Shuttleworth, and we've got Raymond Ackerman as a part of the examples of entrepreneurs that we have in the South African economy that has motivated other people to start their own businesses and be entrepreneurs. So moving on, you'd see that we also have the issue of entrepreneurial education that is being offered in the institutions that we have in the local economy. The issue of FET colleges that offers the skills to operate businesses has led to the emergence of the entrepreneurs that we have in the local economy. We have got universities that are offering that knowledge. We also have other colleges that we see offering the skills that are required for you to operate a business. So basically, these are the reasons why we are having the growing entrepreneurs that we have in the economy. Then I also have economic and demographic factors. So economic and demographic factors can be explained from the fact that we have some people that do not have the knowledge or skills to operate businesses. So they engage in criminal activities, but the criminal activities, they will be engaging in businesses, illegal activities, so that they earn money. They are engaging in entrepreneurship, but they are doing that illegal. We have got those drug dealers. They are also entrepreneurs, but doing them in an illegal way. So those are some of the factors that have led to that. That is the issue of being unemployed, which has driven someone to engage in criminal activities. But when they engage in criminal activities, they are also doing business, which is also part of entrepreneurship, although it is illegal. So that is what we have under economic and demographic factors. So we have the last paragraph, which reads, parents also realize that job opportunities for their children will remain scarce. Many parents are starting their own businesses to secure a job for their children when they have to enter the job market. So if you go there again, on the paragraph that we have beneath our economic and demographic factors, we have got all these factors have forced the people to look at other ways to earn an income. So the factors that there are no jobs, so they are trying to look for alternatives so that they can earn income. So unfortunately, it has resulted in an alarming crime rate, as many of the unemployed tend to illegal activities to make a living. So basically, you'd see that they are now turning into illegal activities, although they are operating their own business, but these businesses are illegal. So basically, this is why we are having the emergence of more entrepreneurs in the local economy. So basically, this is what we have with economic and demographic factors. If you move on, you'd see that we've got another reason for growing entrepreneurs in the economy of a shift to service economy. You'd see that the service economy is growing. We have the service economy growing in the economy, which is being driven by its nature, that low capital base describes the service businesses. So you'd see that we have got more service businesses that are operating in the local economy. So we are given examples that we have there of service businesses, whereby we've got computer technicians, electricians, TV repairs, saloons. They are also part of our service businesses. So you'll see that that sector is growing at a very high rate, which is obviously described by entrepreneurs. So that's why we are having small businesses that are increasingly operating in the economy. So we are seeing that the growing service economy is as a result of the improvement in technology, lack of time to do jobs at home. We have got also relatively low startup costs. So you'd see that these are the reasons that are driving the emergence of service businesses in the economy. So moving on, we also have technological advancement. Technology advancement also become the basis of emergence of small business in the economy because due to technology, you are going to see that people are engaging in businesses even from home. They are working from home. That is because of a technological advancement. So we have an explanation that we have again beneath that, which is there are so many business machines available at the moment to assist the entrepreneur that he or she does not need a large workforce when they start. So you'll see that due to technology, we've got machinery that is facilitating the running of businesses for entrepreneurs. So that's why we have more people that are engaging in entrepreneurship. Then also have independent lifestyles as a reason for entrepreneurship, international opportunities, entrepreneurial profiles. Also as a entrepreneurial opportunities as a reason behind growing small businesses. So moving on, we see now we are now going to look at entrepreneurial profiles. Entrepreneurial profiles, and these are general types of entrepreneurs that we're going to look at. And so you see that the first one that is being mentioned is a female entrepreneur as a type of entrepreneurs. So we can also see that female entrepreneurs are growing in the local economy. So we have the reasons for the emergence of female entrepreneurs also being articulated under that.